is no one, in my opinion, who is better equipped to talk about this subject than the attorney, who also is a professor at Bentley University, Stephen J.J. Weisman, who joins us again. Stephen, it's always great to have you here on America's Forum.
The pleasure is mine, JD.
So, here it is again. People are shopping. We're worried about, I guess we call them cyber breaches. You want to give us the lowdown again on credit and debit cards and what we need to keep in mind when we go to make purchases?
Yeah, that's probably a great place to start because, in fact, the difference between using a credit card for your purchases, whether you're doing it in online shopping or in a brick and mortar store, as contrasted to a credit card, is very significant. With a credit card, you may have some inconvenience if there is a major data breach, but you really don't have much in the way of liability. A federal law limits it to $50, and even then, most banks don't hold you to that. But with a debit card, potentially, you could lose your entire bank account if you don't report it fast enough. On top of that, even if you report it in a timely fashion, the bank will freeze your account while they investigate it, which limits your access to your money as well as bills that may be coming out. So that's one thing that's important. Use that credit card. As far as data breaches go, expect it. They've already been breached. These retailers just aren't aware of it. Last July, the FBI warned retailers this was going to be coming up. And in fact, the breaches and hacks have probably already occurred. It's just that the retailers aren't aware of it yet.
So we'll find out eventually. What a promising thought that is, pal. Listen, a couple of minutes remain in this segment. I'm just kind of curious. Since today is Cyber Monday, and a whole lot of people shop on the internet, is there any greater risk shopping retail for credit fraud or the Cyber Monday thing? Are they equal in terms of risk of getting ripped off or seeing your card swiped?
You know, it's interestingly enough, I think you may have more protection shopping online on Cyber Monday or any other day because you have a little bit more protection over your security on your computer. You look for things like in the line where it has the address HTTPS. You want to see that S so that you know that your data is being encrypted. You're going to use your credit card. Don't let it stay in storage on the company. Let's say maybe you do a lot of business with Amazon or someone else. Don't leave it there because if they have a data breach, your card is lost. But if you use it for a single transaction, they don't store your credit card data, and you may actually be better off on your own shopping online at home.
Minute remains in this segment, Stephen. What should happen in terms of round two for retailers to avoid problems? Should things be put into law? What action should be taken to try and cut down on this hacking and these problems?
You know, the big thing is it's going to require government and industry to work together to share more information. And the government's got some pretty good advice. There are these programs out there that retailers need to do. They also need just better procedures in place for limiting the kind of phishing that inserts this malware, because very often employees unwittingly download it. So it's going to take a great deal more cooperation than we presently have between government and industry, but I really am hopeful that's going to happen.
Stephen J.J. Weisman, we thank you for your thoughts about shopping. When we bring you back here in mere moments, we'll talk about box office hacking. What's going on in the movie biz? Tinseltown compromise via cyberspace. That's straight ahead.